much with the Prime. I appreciate you doing that. Thanks for the 8 months.
Sunset, not one of their better maps.
Thank you very much.
Sentinels
Okay, so we've got
coming into
Fnatic
that
on.
game, understanding
Whoa,
that they had something prepared.
what's going on there?
Here,
We've got Fnatic on
this is a
defense.
very
We've got Sentinels on
structured,
attack.
protocol-heavy map.
And we have a 3-person walkout showers, but they know now. The sound is obviously clear. Whoa, 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 okay. I mean, jump spot would have been nice here, but I guess he wasn't expecting 2 hits so fast. Yeah, I mean, dude, Fnatic does have 4 people here. You got 4 people here. It's yeah, you're gonna win most likely with this. There's a nice push. Wide swing. I think he was just thinking it was. Honestly, I think he just thought they were gonna be like here, not even out this deep.
Roughly where he was, he got that kill with the paint shells. So the reposition from Fnatic. They're moving away from showers. They're
Darker low HP, kind of doable.
Durka, he's got paint shells. They got the spot as well.
Yeah, but it's still Zekken.
That's a low HP.
Reposition and a body found.
That second kill gets him a refresh on his paint shells. He's got double satchels paint shells. The spike's not planted on his side of the box. And once Fnatic figure that out, but they need to get to it first.
Yeah, they got to cross.
Nothing short of brilliance demanded of Zekken here.
Ooh.
A tap on the spike. And they're forced away, not achieving half. This is doable. It's not done yet.
Ah, it's a really nice
Chronicle
try. Really nice try.
Keeps Fnatic in control here, but that very close.
Rysequin as well with the Prime. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for doing that, dude. Welcome into the Slack level also.
Map of Sunset, it's that anything can happen and no round is safe to predict because both these teams are capable with the amount of firepower on both teams that they're able to go pound for pound against each other. It really can come down either way in some of these clutch round moments. It's all about that start, getting those clean openings, that clean entry into the site.
Same script, yeah, 2-1 for pistols.
Walk into sites for free if Fnatic hasn't been doing these really good combos on them. And
normally they go for a 3 rifle. This time, got a Spectre to help clean up with the ecos. It is the defense, so I think that makes a lot of sense.
Actually gonna be really close to that showstopper very early on, only 3 away.
We'll be there pretty soon.
It's honestly, most teams kind of opt on the defense to do like 4 rifles, or at least like a Marshal on one of these. But this is a little bit risky from Fnatic. It's one of the lower buys you see on defense.
We saw him get the opening last round. Chronicle getting pushed back here. The A split's coming in, the smoke's going down.
This is nice from Sentinels at the moment, like map control wise. Dude, he tanked that nade. Yeah, it was literally on Tenz's head.
Showers plant here.
Chronicle, this is so dangerous.
He's gonna be overwhelmed. Surely he's dead.
Yeah, it's looking good, man.
Sentinels, you got pistols and you're making
we gotta pick up with a ghost a second.
Trying to
the orb.
push this further though. Hero does
great
get
flash,
traded.
solid
Ten's
trade.
still alive. This is still a threat. This is still a problem. Zelstis finds Alpha. Durka has to pick up the pieces, but time is ticking.
Dude, Boaster still doesn't have a gun yet.
That there, but is Zamoli gonna hit in time?
He hasn't even sent it yet.
He hasn't sent it through.
Yeah, it looks too late on this.
A missed opportunity. I thought that.
Yeah, dude, if he had a lineup from showers here, they went for a little bit of a weird plan, I guess.
So frequently, and you play maps so infrequently.
Man, I think he could have won that time just from Molly.
The deep knowledge about how you can use those agents. Like when we talk about certain players,
expensive. I'm kind of surprised. Fnatic went for such a low buy on this.
Inside and out. When you're switching through so many different agents, it's hard to know all the lineups across different agents for different positions. And that Brim Molly could have been a difference maker on that round.
It really could have, and he was in the right place for it.
Let's go. We won the round. Good job, guys.
Yeah, they're like, holy hell, that was close, man.
Let's not think how he won.
Rounds around.
Rounds around. Bonus now. Feeling heavily invested behind.
Fnatic
one off his showstopper.
just buying straight up into it as well. The NA buy in EU. Okay.
Just the freebie.
Boaster.
Okay, Boaster, relax a little. Just fights breaking out across the map here. This is very,
yeah, it's a good trade back. Keep an eye on Alpha's HP. 16 on this.
Going over towards B long. That is the vulnerable site here. That is where they should be heading. Reading it correctly.
Boaster likes that corner. I mean, they always boombot the right, so.
Smart smoke positions from the attackers
Double
here.
pump.
Oh.
Love that. I mean, if they've read it well, they've heard the TP.
It's just him with the spike, though. This is so dangerous for him if he gets caught out of position, but...
Alpha,
high risk, high
bro.
Reward.
Instead, Alpha goes down.
So it's on Chronicle.
You really bid that heavy with the TPs.
Time, make them work.
45
Make it
seconds.
not feel so easy. 40 seconds now. Boaster's trying to clear out towards that B site, but Sen are on the way. Smokes coming into play. That's all they had, opting towards heaven. So Chronicle now with a chance.
30 seconds.
But the timing from Shower is pretty key.
Yeah,
Can't
he's smaller than
deny it.
that.
And John QT with the punish.
Oh,
Sentinels,
nice
beautiful
shots on
play.
us.
High risk, high reward, and Bosa forced to save.
Not the end of the world for Team Fnatic. This was their bonus round. Not an
Was it
issue
though?
at all to lose it. Sentinels, though, with 4 alive at the
Yeah,
end
we
of it,
gotta
is a
start
big
looking
pick
over
up for
here.
them. Zekken as well as
Was this their
Tens,
bonus?
They have their ultimates online for this first gun round that's going to be coming in here.
Still?
And I mean, Fnatic, they had a decent idea. They missed the timing on that Showers crunch. They had that second connection.
When's he gonna look
onto
over?
that hookah crunch as well, but Sentinel staying a step ahead of it, trying to do this weird TP back to Showers, then rotate back to short. So trying to do these mind games, and Sentinels is really good at those on-the-fly
Good news for
adjustments.
Sentinels, man. I mean, what? Does
Fnatic
us
like
even
those
rebuy armor? Probably
pre-planned
not.
Start around actions where if they have to pivot, it's not the best. A lot of back and forth and indecision, but Sentinels looking like they know exactly what they want to do when chaos starts happening.
Yeah, they truly do thrive. It's one of the most brilliant things to witness.
Yeah, I just
especially
lost
when
my
it's-
fight. I knew he was gonna be there.
Fine. I just think, I think you should just slow
Yeah.
down, is what I'm saying. Like, I think it's fine, but I think you just slow down.
Okay. Ease up a little bit. They've got some 2 big
Bucky,
ults as well, but if
Bucky,
they do want to leave it later
classic
in the round,
double
potentially,
rifle.
they can lean on
One
those
saved,
to
one
secure
bought.
the space, and I'm seeing Bucky's coming out. We've got 1 on Kron, 1 on Alpha. So trying to make something out of this purchase. Like I said, it was a very costly bonus they invested into, so suffering the consequences to that.
Another early stack for Fnatic, but they're going to peel away from this. Slow spread default from Sentinels, waiting to see what happens. Fnatic does, on a lot of maps, kind of push around, try to re-clear. We saw them pistol around as well. Through Showers, they went Alpha picking up that first kill on that push. But Sentinels, they waited long enough. They see nothing happening. They're moving towards B. They do have really good ultimates.
Yeah,
They've
this
got
is a
that
good read
brimstone,
right now
so
from
they can ignore
Fnatic.
hookah,
No
smoke
pressure
it
over
off,
towards
smoke off
short. They
elbows,
didn't
smoke
hear
off spawn.
anything over
You have
towards
full sight
Showers. We
with
get
all
a stack
these
over
pieces of
towards B.
util that they can use, but already Fnatic's moving in here, and they've got the positioning. Dirka's
The
got a
one
Vandal as well in the back of the
Bucky
site here, and a Paint Shells.
Hookah.
John QT trying to work up towards B long here. Already pressure on the side, but they haven't broken through by Octagon yet. Now they go. Zekken wants to find
Oh, that was nice from Durka.
Quickly
Insta
dodges
Satchel
for
to
the
dodge
John
this.
QT.
Boaster with the hero gun.
With the impact. Now down to Zekken and 10.
Oi!
And Zekken
Wingman slap.
up above, flies through the air. But the ease is not there. It's all on 10s in the 1v1. But where the
Dude, he's
hell
got a
is
Bucky and he's
Chronicle?
behind.
Is unsure, but opts for a
Oh,
plant
is this
here,
hard
but
for
he's
him?
only got a Bucky.
Does he like
How the
wall
hell
up
is he meant to get
to
in
make
here
sure it's
now?
not obvious?
Did he see him?
Going to jump spots, the silent ones too.
He's looking for him. Chronicle, has he made it down yet? I think he might have. Just creeping ever closer. Tens takes a look.
He got
takes
in
a
tube
glance,
now with the
and they
Bucky.
pass each other, and it is all going to be
What
down
is
on
this?
Timing. Tens completely unaware. Spots a pixel.
Very nice, man. Holy.
Tens holds for Sentinels.
Chronicle
We're
gets a
tied up
little bit
all even
unlucky, to be
again.
honest with you.
That got so close. Fnatic
Yeah,
had
got
a
incredibly
really good
close.
read
Shout out to
get on that
Durka,
site.
man.
Both are
Durka
getting
did
those
really
first
good to
2 kills,
dodge
no
the
less,
Razor,
but
and then
a
both
big
just raised
investment
2
from
once they're
Sentinels. They
distracted,
came down
right?
to Tens with 49 HP and a 1v1 to close it out. Chronicle missing that timing ever so slightly, going for the middle of the tube instead of wrapping around. Could have found Tens.
Considering
That
the
could have been a
investment,
round
it was
in
a
favor of
really
Fnatic
close
off the
round.
back of some
I think some
low
insane
economy
timing
buy.
happened there.
And now, so many good ultimates as well for Fnatic as well to be able to swing things around. It's all on their game plan here, but setting up with a standard, going for that Showers control. Sentinels also spread default, trying to get a feel for the land. Right here, they don't really know exactly what is coming from Fnatic, whereas on Sunset, the last map, they knew exactly what
Another
Fnatic was
eco if they
doing.
lose this, so you're going to see these ults get pushed
Pulled
into
the
this
strings
round.
like a puppet master.
Yeah, they have to be a little bit more, I guess,
One away from
reactionary
Fade ult as well, so maybe they get 4.
instigating it in this regard. So I'm kind of curious.
This is a
how
hard
they
round for
approach it.
Sentinels
And
to win.
already Nice to see Tens picking up a little map 1. I mean, he closed it with, finished with a flourish.
Like,
absolutely.
even a good
But,
round here for
it's a slog of a
Sentinels
game.
is like losing, but you
Great
get 3
start for him.
ults out of them.
Already probably going to be
How I'd
confident,
view it.
looking like he wants to be as involved as possible.
If you somehow win
Already
this, you
heard it
did
in the,
incredible.
clip earlier there, well, the recording almost of Zelsis saying, let's slow it down a little. And it was right call, it was like, second time of asking.
That was on Zekken trying to take that hookah fight when they spotted a lot of Fnatic players. So trying to make sure that they're grouped up a little bit. They know how much this map is going to mean. If they play this perfectly, then they have a chance to 2-0 this series. But Fnatic picking Bind for a reason. It's one of their stronger maps, right outside of Haven probably, and Lotus. Sentinels It's all on them, and
This is
they're
nice,
working
but they know
together.
the two are here
On the
anyway.
30 seconds left. They're going to have to
Yeah,
commit
this
at
is
some
really
point
late
here.
for
They've got long
Sentinels.
B and Hookah's
They haven't
gonna be a
created
big
enough A
execution.
pressure to mean that the rotate goes in, so Durka probably just pops his Razor and they're fine here.
But it might just work, especially with the smoke. They're none the wiser, but he still gets one. Trade comes in. Zekken trying
Say
to run
fine.
rampant, but it's still going to be dealt with by Durka.
Damn, bro. Stunned up from Wingman, still gets it.
Time is now of the essence, and they've run
Dude,
out
Durka
of it.
actually
It's
had
too
to get that
far.
kill back of
This time,
sight.
Fnatic holds.
Durka did incredible, man.
A great defense from Fnatic there. Invested showstopper Durka coming out of that spawn smoke, and Boaster with that first kill as well. You see that cosmetic stun on Durka on backside there? That's got to
Didn't go all used. Yeah, they went too slow, really.
There. We're running out of that time, but we saw in Sunset how they kind of picked up.
Like, they felt like they just had it secured to this one ult.
Quickly here. I think they're a little bit scared of going too quick here. We've seen Fnatic already set up a hookah crunch. They've set up a teleporter push from long B into the showers area, so they're going to pump the brakes, call that timeout. This is the first one that they're going to
The lovely
use
round
round
for Fnatic to win.
And they're just going to talk about the situation,
21.
what they see.
Stun, yeah,
how
just
Fnatic's
got
setting
out
up,
of
and
there.
what pace they can use. The coaches get to come in from a third perspective and maybe chime in. We heard that Zelsa saying, don't, slow down, wait for us. I know, like, you knew where he was, but we got to do this together, basically.
The shining beacon of Sentinels there. But looking at the ults as well, they're one away, I think, from the orbital strike for Zelsis. They do have the Nightfall there as well, so they could maybe make up a couple of plans with those in mind.
Stretch your legs, Alpha. Yeah, this guy ain't standing up for this. He's only standing up to, like, celebrate these days.
So a couple of big
And even then,
ults
it's costing them.
near on coming in, so I want to see what the game plan is coming out from Sentinels now. They've kind of, I guess, felt the tempo a little bit, right? They're starting to feel out the game, feeling like maybe we're a little bit delayed in that previous one, maybe getting a little fortunate in some way for Fnatic, but Durka's been doing damage. You put him on the side like that, he's going to find his kills. So as it stands, I'm kind of just curious at this point, what is the game plan from Sentinels? How quickly can they adapt in a map that they're not
Am I
so,
supporting
I
Fnatic?
guess,
Nah, I'm pretty
comfortable on?
neutral, dude.
Instead of playing more reactive,
If anything, I'm
what it
supporting
looks like they're
Sentinels,
doing at the
man. It's a
moment,
big
they
win
could
for me
do
when Mini
something a little
loses.
bit more proactive and stimulate things to start moving around a little bit more. Go a little bit more aggressive. You have the players to go for those fights. They're just
what do we
afraid
got
of those
always?
TP crunches. And as I say that,
There, that's the players.
Whoa,
You got them.
okay.
Use them. Zekken and
Yeah,
Sasi
that is a lot of
taking
people
away
walking
Durka and Hero,
showers.
their opposing numbers, and John QT closing in the net. Chronicle still going to do some damage.
Damn,
Oh,
really?
What is that?
Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
he gets
Ken's
caught.
had a good
They
read,
go
and
at
that is an
slip.
ult down
Keeps
for
it
sure.
safe on the site. Backline
Hearing
fight
the
as
sound
well.
of that
Look
one.
at Zelsis, look at Alpha. That's closing in. They even get to know where
Yeah,
Boaster
Zelsis
is.
using his ult to secure this one would
Patience
make a lot of
paying here.
sense, but
Zelsis
if he gets this
waiting.
kill, he doesn't
Alpha
have
cautious, being
to. You gotta
dissuaded,
trade
and
this.
it ain't clean enough. He does get away with it, but Zelsis going to catch him and bring him back down to earth.
Thought that was gonna be one of the most awkward clips ever.
Was considered,
Dude, what's
and
going on with
he's
these
dead
spams
and
here?
buried.
Tens into Sassy.
beautiful double kill opening on showers to find that opening.
Yeah, this is a
that
big
speed
change
up
up.
that
Just
contact.
walk
Every
contact
round has
towards
been
showers.
slow. It's been spread apart, and they've been using abilities to start clearing out these angles. Yes, they use it Prowler, but
Yeah,
behind
melted
that, nothing else. No sounds at all. Going in quietly. Chronicle saying like, hey, I've played with Nats before. I know how to play this agent over here, a short. But Da is trying to get his Viper's Pit off, and that's going to be expended. He doesn't have that anymore for this next round, and they're going to have to go into an eco. So many good
And
ultimates.
it's
a shame.
just one round.
Take a look at the timeline,
Lose
just
the
quickly
next.
before it goes away.
3
Since
people
we're
got to
up to the
eco.
gun
Well,
rounds,
3 people have no
have
guns.
been having impact. The scoreline a little bit hard to read into in moments. 3-3. You might think it's a bit more of an even affair, and the rounds have been
Yeah,
close.
this is gonna be it.
But the swing is in, and Chronicle gotta
Give me a good,
cautious here. Caught by the seas,
oh boy.
and the orbital
Timing
strike
on that
is
is
about to get
really
away
off.
from it. Fortunately for him, how much can they throw on one man? Chronicle, I don't know how you're even still alive. Surely dead now.
Yeah,
He had
I mean,
the
they've
entirety
used
of the
everything on
team
him here.
thrown at him. Sight is under Sentinel's control.
What I was
however.
gonna say is it'd be nice for Sentinels to keep this one really clean, and it looks like they're agreeing because we're using a lot of ults into this one.
You got showers, but all these smokes and pistols.
How you meant to make your way through the mayhem? So much in their way, and again, the ult does find a target. You can see Sasi considering, does he fancy biting in on that? But no.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
Alpha with a banger. Takes away Zekken.
Whoa.
Divide gonna go through. Tens leans forward. The
Dude, what a
chosen one
reaction
himself
from Tens, man.
stands
Insta-send it.
tall and holds the ground. Durka damage is
Dude,
dead. And now
really,
down a
really
hero
nice back-to-back
in a
rounds from him.
1v3. And the time ain't on his side, and neither are the numbers.
Yeah, and they got a free Astro out of this
Eyes
as
on
well.
the prize today.
Couple
They
of rounds
did
back
put
to
2
back
into it
off the
though,
back
so
of that
it was a
timeout
lot
for
of ults
Sentinels.
used in
Good
kind of
value there.
a low
Wondering
buy.
if Fnatic's going to take their turn to get a timeout and start swinging things around in their favor.
Yes, this timeout will be
Right
interesting
now,
because
Sentinels
Boaster at
just
least
took
before
the
this
lead,
timeout
attacks out of bind, and that's very
all
scary.
E-codes to make sure they could get an op.
Not being able
So
to get any value.
do they continue with the
Sentinels,
plan that they want to get an
again,
op, or does the
another
coach
around their Chronicle.
or
You
does
got
the coach
Prowler,
want to do something
Overseas.
else?
Oh, there was nowhere to go.
Yeah,
there was
Orbital
nowhere.
strike.
Yep.
Thrashed.
Okay, yeah, Durka gets op.
And do we get the
So
roll again?
Poster drops Durka an op.
Whoa, okay,
Yeah, and they
that's
want
a
to try.
different
They want to
weapon
try
there,
shut
though.
down showers because these guys are kind of just
No respect to
strolling
it,
in
they
the whole
wanna
time.
press the issue.
Wait, look at us,
That's
dude!
why.
What?
Second, you are outrageous, and another potential victim here.
Oh my God, he's gonna get util dumped.
Again, just
Shot, save your shot.
onslaught after onslaught. Chronicle
Whoa,
tries.
hero!
Well, he's still
What the?
can only do so much.
Do they
Hero
not
has
think
fallen.
it's 4 people
It's on
showers?
Chronicle, Boaster, and
I think they only
Alpha.
think it's like 2 people going
Absolutely
showers or something.
Stun-locked out of this game. The pace has been so oppressive from Sentinels. So well done. John QT never gonna let the round slip, is he? Alpha is there.
Shots, bro.
And a second for Alpha. Now down to a 3v2, but look who's creeping in. John QT, the one to full stop the round, surely. How are they meant to do anything with this man's presence alone? The spike feeling inaccessible.
Yeah,
And Sassy
we got
not giving
nothing.
them a fight.
We didn't pick up
Trying to
Wingman.
play to the timing. Chronicle pries him out, but the time is starting to tick. And John QT
Shout out to
knows
John
it.
here, man.
He plays it to the second. He knows
Yeah, he
what
owned
to
this round.
do.
And around the world, flank, catching Boaster before
Oh,
you
I
get
think
that
Hero
smoke
could have
off.
just found
Got the
safety in the
star down, but wasn't
smoke
able
here
to
instead of
convert it.
sending it.
And Sentinels building on that
I'm
lead
pretty
right
sure
now.
he's fine.
Fnatic still have their timeouts to start using.
They definitely don't think it's
Pop
4
it
people
now,
showers.
Realizing what's happening.
Dude,
These
look at
showers
that.
fights
That's
have
your
been going
first
in
kill.
the favor of Sentinels in these
Yeah.
last few rounds. The op comes out for Team Fnatic to put a stop to it, but Zekin knows that pre-fire angle. I know you're going to be holding this. Hey, I've played Duelist before.
Bro, Alpha's
This is the
tilted,
angle I
boys.
would
He's not
hold.
even ulting.
Guess what?
3 rounds in
This
a row.
corner of the showers, it's gone. As soon as he gets that kill, showstopper, we go out.
And this is the beauty of Sentinels, right? Let's take a moment here. This map isn't in their wheelhouse. It's not something they lean towards often. But they're the team of intangibles. They're hard to pin down as, what makes it work. But then you'll have a round like that from Zekin. Tens has been online the whole series. And it's rinse, repeat pressure towards A. Good calls, good tempos. You've got on it, like, everything is lining
Yeah, I
up.
mean, they've been holding on to the
Now,
fish up for a
Fnatic
while.
have slowed this down. They've gone for the pause here, Josh, because they can feel the momentum shift. And that's a scary thing when you're facing Sen. You don't want to let that momentum slip. So for Fnatic, they've got a couple of ults to play with, but they've lost a grip on the tempo of the game itself.
The walls of
It's
paper
a big
thin. Dude,
difference
that
actually
I've never
between
really
Fnatic
seen a
and
kill like
Sentinels,
that
is that
in,
when
for showers. Yeah.
Sentinels is able to find that opening, they unleash. They go forwards, and you can barely put them on a leash to hold them back. Whereas Fnatic is more like, okay, let's wait for this next step. And right now, I mean, Sentinels,
Yeah, and
if
it's
you
another
have those
timeout
individuals
for
and their
rounds
entire
that if
style
they
is
lose
that
it, they have to go for an
X-factor,
eco
when you
again.
find these opportunities, your individuals can
Probably
control
gonna
over this
be.
game.
We need to
That's
make a
what they're
plan
doing
around
right
this
now.
fish
Fnatic
ult
need to
instead of
find a way
playing
to
like
bite
this.
back. Standard setup again.
That would
No
make the
op in
most
play,
sense.
But these showers fights have been going in the favor of Sentinels, and Sentinels I don't think are going to start shying away from it anytime soon. Prowler in the front, Mosh in the back.
Try and get a way out, but Zekin
Yeah,
taking
force them
all the
into the
space.
open.
Again,
This is
they've
nice.
won
So
that.
you to dump over towards
I guess
showers to make sure you get
close
showers
side
control.
They've
And this was
IW'd
cool
again,
because
rewarded for the util.
they've been doing 4-1 over
worked
towards
this out. They've got a
showers,
really
right?
good
And then they
concept
know
of how
they're
they wanna
gonna
take
be doing a
towards
big
this
change
side.
up over towards
Fnatic
showers, so they
need an
util
answer,
dump
Josh.
showers, but then go 4 up short.
Flash instantly as soon
So
as
if
he
they
gets
are
the
trying to like heavy
falling
deny
fast
showers,
retake.
they just
Right,
tank
on the
util.
swing, and
Dude,
he
no one
hits.
can hear them running as well with the fade
Knocking
ult.
three of them out
That was
of the
awesome.
park, leaving just Sassy alive in a 1v5.
A great
This would
retake
be
on this one, man.
monumental.
Whoa!
Oh my God! It's halfway though. He has to go. He
Okay.
has to
Oh my
swing,
goodness.
and he
I tell you what, no
falls.
matter what, there's
The
really good
valiant
damage from
attempt.
him.
And Fnatic
How did he get 3 here? Fish
back,
Addict, thank you
though.
so much, dude.
They
Thank you, thank
know,
you.
Okay,
How
we're gonna
valuable
give
is
you
Alcis?
resistance.
Do people
You
that
can have this. We're gonna
people that
do
make
our
every day and
retakes.
prac really
Try to hold
fun
against
and
us.
just bring up
And
vibes are
Saucy,
just everything.
oh man,
His
if
mid
he had
round
any
is
teammates
insane
left,
as well,
though,
no
that
doubt.
spray transfer was great. Chronicle finding the first lineup off the back of that Nightfall as well. All of those targets softened up, half HP. Finding that, but again,
Yeah, this
such
was a very nice,
still a
fast
close scoreline,
retake though.
Still in the favor of Sentinels,
Oh.
but their economy is actually getting really low. Fnatic could swing this around.
Anything could happen. Anything can and will happen.
Yeah, with the damage that
That's
Sassy
an early
did,
attempt
we
towards
got
Alpha,
3
though.
people that can't buy next.
Feeling
And it would be a
difference
straight up reset
this
again.
way.
right? It would just be straight up no money here.
Nothing towards short.
Sentinels in a similar situation. Yeah, this is a really important round. Fado hits one. Dude, Boaster wants to fight on site here. What the hell is going on?
Just eviscerating them. He's the one to take this site. He is the one in control. And these are problems. These are issues. These are.
Dude, how does Chronicle always manage to make rounds doable?
The back so far is Chronicle.
Oh, Wingman, where are you going?
Stands. He still delivers. That's 3, 4 seconds. Outrageous impact.
He's not going to get it, man. Celsius is taking this.
Celsius.
No. No.
No. Poetry in motion.
Zekken earlier in the game.
Dude, what a round from Zekken here, but Fnatic gave this to him, bro. We got Boaster playing individual over towards site, tanking util. I'm hoping that he hit it. I'm hoping he was in a tether, but I just know he's not.
And here just keeps pressing forwards and keeps them locked out of that choke point. Surprised that Durka actually tried to come through that smoke.
And then Durka insta-sends it through smoke.
Fnatic gotta stick to their guns. Zelsa is trying to have a little bit too much fun, potentially.
The maniacal laugh there at the end. He's like an evil genius.
He was tethered. It was fatal, right?
Alpha, the only one with the Vandal. And we have to say it. We have to state it. This could be the game starting to slip away. This is tournament life. This is what it comes down to. A historical matchup, to say the least. And as it stands, Fnatic are getting flashbacks. Speaking of flashes, you don't be saying that, but
you look at this, yeah, they're running over him at the moment. This is a lot of rounds.
All the redeeming qualities here as Sentinels control that B site perfectly. Maybe Hero now with the Vandal in hand can lead them back.
It's gonna be tough.
High Dizzy, it connects, doesn't find Hero. They read it well, but not well enough. Maybe a chance made. Zekken, the monster of those previous rounds.
What an unreal tether.
That is a warning signal, but Hero still drops the body. Fighting with everything they can.
Oh my god, it's close.
It's gone, it's too late.
The Chronicle is frying as well, and they still only have 4 rounds.
When I see the rounds close out like that, you know it's clear as day. Fnatic have it in them. They're not converting any of these situations right now. They're so good when they can get to the retakes, when they move.
They got pistol too. Yeah, they're getting really wrecked, man.
The first few rounds, feel it out, slow. As soon as they start hitting them back, it's all just unleashed.
Win or lose
from
with
there.
confidence.
Sentinels is running away with this game right now, and Fnatic need to find a way to put the brakes on them, stop them from getting away with just whatever it is Sentinels wants. It's A, 4 rounds in a row. They go B.
Last round, Chronicle, insta ult maybe?
Don't know if there is a way to stop this Sentinels team. Chronicle is trying. I think we can all say that.
Chronicle's doing great.
Fnatic or Sentinels, you got to say
there's been some misplays from Fnatic in big rounds as well.
This time trying to control one aspect of at least this A side.
And they haven't been able to hold showers.
Towards shower. Good shot. Zekken goes down, dulling the tip of the spear a touch. Sentinels still going to try and get the plant going here.
Yeah, they still get through with the util. It's not too bad at all. Celsius is in a pretty good spot.
From that Brimstone, if he has a
Boaster gets a kill, he gets his ult. Durka should be able to secure it with his ult.
Could be,
Durka?
but it's pandemonium on the site, and Tens wants in.
Oh.
Where the hell did that go? But Durka still.
Dude, people are getting so good at W keying against the Raze ult, so it's a great example. Oh my, the util dude, Chronicle again.
This is the danger. This is the impact.
Dude, he went 17 to 6 in this half.
If he has to.
17 to 6.
5 to 7. We're going into the second half. Fnatic need to find a way to equalize. That would be the
They're so lucky they got pistols, man. Otherwise, this would have been an absolute disaster half.
This game was going to be close. It was going to be a great affair between the two of them. And 5 to 7, we are on the money for this to be a memorable moment for both sides.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I love this from Sentinels. They played so well. Like, you know when they did their timeout and they started doing 4-1 showers? That was awesome. Rarely teams would do 4-1 showers. They started doing it with contact. I mean, they were doing it contact a lot, to be honest. They're really punishing the fact that Fnatic never like to actually put a smoke down towards showers, so it's so hard for them to hold it. And then that smoke never came, and then they did a timeout wanting to like hold showers. I'm pretty sure they did the smoke after the timeout, and then Sentinels already a step ahead, util dumping showers in front of the smoke, and then going heavy up short. Even though they like retook it, like Fnatic retook it after, like the overall plan and how far ahead Sentinels were, like with the showers plan was really cool. On B, yeah, it's one of the first times where I'm seeing Fnatic like on a different page. We saw it a little bit on Sunset also. It happened on B side quite a bit. 5 is still doable though, but I think they might have to get double pistol.
Iceland, Reykjavik, the first time they truly met. Not earlier in the competition, the one that mattered. The one that set these two teams on such different trajectories. Sentinels went to the stars. Impenetrable, perfect, looked outrageously good. Fnatic fell to pieces off the back of one
99 Caleb,
flash.
thank you very much, man.
Everything into
Thank you for the
motion.
16
now,
months.
They stand at a 5-7. A close game, anyone's game. But
the Astra value so far hasn't been great,
has got to have Fnatic,
but it's a lot better on attack.
Fnatic started out that first map, Sunset. They got the pistol, they converted all the way through, and ended up closing that half out actually 8-4.
Because they really could have done with
really
could have done with a smoke on showers for a lot of these rounds.
And that second round conversion only end with 5. They're on the back foot. And this game so far has been Fnatic stealing those first few rounds away, Sentinels getting a feel for the land, and then going unleashed. And right now, with the scoreline in the favor of Sentinels at the moment, that is a scary prospect, because if they are feeling good, they're going to be in Fnatic's faces and not letting Fnatic get away with any of these plans. The one saving grace is Fnatic like to start a little bit slow, feel out what's going on, and deny any of these aggression.
Going on this tech pulse for longer than normal.
It's going to be dangerous.
Just heads up in case you're wondering. Got to get one in the game.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Classic, no, isn't an error issue. Hopefully that'll be resolved quickly. Looking down the stage, who's done it? Is it Poster? No? Don't know. You know what? Can't tell. Is Hero? Looks like Hero. Yeah. So hopefully that'll be fixed up soon. You can kind of see it being fixed live on the screens. But bigger picture, can Sentinels do the same sort of thing now on the side switch? You know, it's harder to maybe determine the pace in his views as bullish in approach. They were really headstrong with how they were
Music also playing the arena? Nah.
Flood the
I
side
doubt
there. They're aggressive. But can you do that as much here? Does Fnatic now have an opportunity to turn that tide?
Before the map started, basically.
Can Code just talk during tech pause? No one can talk really.
They ran it in.
Unless they're trying to fix an issue.
We haven't really seen so much of it from the side of Sentinels, and I'm thinking, oh, this should be a shoe-in.
He's trying to get Alpha to stand up.
Is this the start of a curse? We'll see soon, I guess. As long as Chronicle and Alpha remain seated. The seatbelt light is on. Do not get up.
Chronicle just told him to sit down. It did work. I mean, you can't, like, for some reason, Chronicle just has this, like, bad aura, though, that you just don't want to, like, if he just tells you no, it's like, fair enough. Cool. But still, it is such an interesting matchup stylistically. Hopefully, the issues will be resolved soon. Looking like everything's getting better. Hero, I think, is probably testing it out. Looking sorted. We'll let you know as soon as. Yeah, I think we're good to go, ladies and gents. So let's focus back up. Eyes on the prize. 5
Not
to
too
7.
bad. Relatively fast.
Tournament life is on the line between two titans here. Historical matchup. The origins of the NA-EU battle between two
Deca's getting raid
regions.
bossed every single pistol right now.
As it stands, NA is leading. Map
All
one in
person
fact.
push on short. We'll go for a
In
Paper
their
X 4-1 on this
side.
map.
Now,
I like it.
Fnatic, have you got what it takes to answer back? We find out
They're
as we
pushing into
start.
Chronicle,
I asked
though.
if aggression could work. Instead of trying it.
Yeah.
Try and fail! Chronicle! That's why you're
Oh my God, he's
when he
dinking
tells you to sit
everyone.
down, you sit down.
Even
Two
that extra
great
guy's
things
running
on.
out got
And
dinged
instantly
twice
sent
through the
him
wall
far
or
away
something
from that.
crazy. This guy is
Sit down or
outrageous
I'll
right now.
bury you,
19 to
basically.
6. He doesn't want to lose.
Down 5 alive for Fnatic, and they put the brakes on. That smoke is making them second guess themselves, but also when they let the round develop like this, Sentinels...
Can Fnatic come back? If this guy's playing like this, yeah,
it's
no
going to be
doubt.
5 versus 2 or 5 versus 1. So they're going to get a little bit sweaty here.
I would say, though, with John QT and that Sheriff, there's still, like, high levels that this could go any which way. It's certainly not on one path yet.
Cosman, thank you so much for the gifted, man. Cosman, appreciate you.
He can still create a little bit of a crossfire, maybe with Zelsis here, or does he play it a little bit late? Options are plenty.
Only 2 stars available for Boaster. He needs to pick which 2 spots he wants to lock out. Hookah and Spawn and Alpha finds that pick.
Yeah, he's going to get 2 for the pistol as well.
Locked out for another 10 seconds here before he can get into the action. And in a 2 versus 5, your options are limited. You have to
Double
hope
pistol
that
on this
Fnatic
map.
actually make a
It's going to be hard for the Sentinels to close this one out, even though they've got a really good score right now.
It's going to be coming into play.
Just hard to win when you lose to both pistols.
The unoccupied space feels so obvious. Boaster probably going to get contact.
Shot.
Beautiful!
Absolute shot. Dude, he waves to him.
Give him a wave. Give him a wave.
He gave him a little wave.
But anymore, if you're Fnatic, you take the round. You don't care about the kill. And the time ticking fast enough now. They're going to be looking to give this up to the squad.
That's so funny.
Lesson learned for Boaster there. When you do these jump spots, you have to make sure that when you do it, you make noise landing, they're going to go on that timing that they hear you land. You're going to go ramp up for that next jump. They're going to pre-aim your head. You have to switch it up. Sometimes you do the silent jiggle. Sometimes you do the jump jiggle. Sometimes
he was just practicing on behavior.
Oh, true. Actually, true. At least he didn't make contact with a brick wall there. True.
I mean, you could call John QT the brick wall of that shot, couldn't you? Just, oof. But it's the first round for Fnatic. Scoreline, 1 step closer. Just classics. I hate saying just classics.
Just the free weapon.
5-person push.
I know.
But is it the Sentinels weapon classic? Oh yeah, they all got him.
Oh. Just chilling. And away we go.
Yeah, in case they were going to do a fade eye over towards showers.
Picking up that long B line Chronicle, holding this A push by himself.
Or a Prowler.
Just the Ghost, if he does go down.
Oh, man.
That looked incredible from his POV.
That was so
Dude, that without X-ray on was awesome.
I think everyone pulled the trigger at the exact same time.
There was no way out. Okay, do we go?
Atomic clock on that.
Do we go for the firing squad? I'm still a little nervous here. Okay, Durka.
The great person again to get the ecos.
But oh
Alpha?
Dear, oh dear.
Alpha?
Hey guys, free weapons.
Actually looking like me out there. That's crazy.
Don't know why I'm doing horse impressions, but I'm getting nervous, is all I'm saying here. John QT, as I said, they made something out of this round. They've cost them a fair bit here. I think that's at least... Okay, that's a Bulldog lost, maybe. Boaster looking to... run, run, please just run. We don't want another jump.
They only lose 1 gun. It's not bad at all.
Wants to die peacefully. All right, he's happy to give that up, and that was with just classics.
That was just. I understand why Durka's out there. He's trying to get
everyone. Everyone got it.
He's trying to get his ultimate orbs. He's trying to get that showstopper a little bit quicker. Once he goes down, though, Alpha, he's got that bend. He's trying to tap away at that, but
it's such a long jaw.
With that many bullets, the reset time,
okay.
The bullets just go out of control.
We only have the 1-person buy into it, so it's not as bad as a normal NA buy. Pretty much buy v buy. We've got some light armors.
Trying to put a stop to it here. Firing squad of their own here. High-low. Waiting for someone to just peek around the corner, say, what's over here? Is it going to be Chronicle with his wall? But no, he's over towards B, and Hero, he'll probably use a Prowler before he decides to
Prowler over towards B. Sees nothing. 3-person stack can stay strong. Still holding the high-lower on short.
Across the map.
Fake smoke. I like the fake smoke here. It's nice. Dude, double Prowlers are used really early. First 30 seconds, they're really trying to make sure that these 3 can stay on the right site. I see no more Prowlers.
Fnatic starting to lean heavily towards this A site. Zekken waiting. Seeing nothing. Chronicle's got to be very
It's still nice though. The good thing about this smoke that they used to take it as well is you kind of know at least that they got like close control.
Oh, left.
This is a really nice round from Fnatic at the moment.
He's playing it as late as he can. They're trying to invest the molly, but they can
it's really bold from Zelsis.
Ahead of that, and they do, but Zelsis still amongst all of the maelstrom, still here.
You look at the damage done on these two. 30, 48.
Plant is in.
Great fade eye.
Hero
gets
solo. But
He's lucky to be alive.
ult coming in. That's a problem. Gets handled well. They're just on that verge now. The Sentinels play this forward. So they flood the site. They're down low on HP. They're running low on players.
Yeah, I think they got to save, man. 3 of them are so low.
Another Prowler in. They're not getting what they want. There's no access here.
It's the worst. I mean, it's the best possible thing for Fnatic. Like, money-wise, can't get much better than that, but they were just going to all die here. I'm not even sure they were going to get a kill.
That's the only thing that's kept them in the game so far.
This was a great round from Fnatic, right? Heavy person takeover towards showers with numbers with the fake smoke, and then once they've done that, secured this amount of map control, then insta over towards short, just straight up hit the site.
A great way,
with just numbers, it was just making everywhere where they took map control, it was just heavy numbers.
All together, catching this high-low setup. It's good to pick off a straggler, maybe if it's Chronicle alone, but not when 4 people come.
The SEN setup? The SEN setup would work for what Fnatic normally do, right? When it's just like Chronicle in charge of just over towards short, only one person gets info here a lot of the time. Like this was just a round from Sentinels that they thought was going to work, but Fnatic just changed it up. I've rarely seen them do something like this. So this was, I mean, this was just anti that Fnatic changed up.
Working really well, and they've been trying it, but it's not finding the same reward.
4-man stack on A, looking to fight showers. Pushed off, 10's down really low, only 41 HP remaining.
Yeah, and this is something that Fnatic didn't really do too much, just smoke over towards showers. It's hard with this star here.
Dizzy goes in, recall a smoke.
I like the Astra stuff, man. The Astra stuff means you can force showers a lot.
Gonna go back in for the fight. Alpha takes down one, but it's traded out. The Dizzy does well, and Tens claims Durka. This is good. This is a man to Sentinels.
Yeah, it's really good. They got showers. They got
the
spike.
still have 50 seconds to
this
try
should
and
be
paint
done.
The picture they want to, but that spike is a problem.
It's going to be so difficult to recover this. They do have stars on Astra. They can use these abilities to flush them out. Also, a Molotov from that Viper can clear out certain corners, but this crossfire from heaven,
It's John QT. His positioning has been outstanding, genuinely, in his timing.
Yeah, and look at that molly.
Again, solidifying the safety of that spike.
Yeah, everyone has a great idea what's going on at the moment. And Sassy's just got so much map control, they don't have to worry about this. Dude, it's just floor is lava the whole time. Viper molly into Gecko molly.
You talk about his positioning, John QT.
The Brim molly.
He is hard to pin down. He's outrageously good at what he does. And he reappears at the right time. The spike's still firmly in hand. He tries to make it costly.
Fnatic will take the extra bit of damage here.
Sentinels with the right fight in the right place at the right time.
This was good though. This was something that Fnatic couldn't do on their first half.
Give up another round,
showers.
but Sentinels, it was expensive for them at the end there, losing those last 2 players.
A lot of bodies here to try to retake this.
In heaven as well. It's just not good enough. It needs to be a little bit more clean if they want to be able to get this.
Yeah, look at everything getting thrown.
They're pressing forward. So when Fnatic is doing their methodical approach to everything, this is kind of what I alluded to before, is that a lot of what they do, it's strong because it works well, but it's telegraphed. So if someone's trying to defend against it by themselves, they'll get taken out. But when there's 4 people swinging in there,
yeah, they keep doing 4-1s
in their faces, they'll win those duels, get that spike down, and convert around.
Silence shown towards A, but it's pressure on B.
It's a lot of strength towards A, and right now, nothing to connect in that hookah
just
trap.
playing retake on the site where they use the ult.
Free site for Fnatic here. 5 versus 5 retake potentially coming out. Tens has a thrash. They could
went to go for the window one. I respect it. We went all the way over towards spawn though. No matter what, this is a hard retake.
From hookah and spawn at the same time, but there's so many players here, and Tens goes down.
What a play, man.
Trade Zekken. Gonna keep it in hand. 4v4, but the time on their side.
The really hard retake. Chronicle secures it.
It's been a nightmare. Incarnate. Hero finds John QT. Pressure on CT. And Chronicle step by step getting closer. The inevitable death looking like it's likely. And Chronicle, he sees it all, and he takes down one, spots another with Durka. It's perfect from Fnatic.
And it's just everyone swinging at the same time. Sentinels win a round. Those couple of deaths at the end really cost them. Couple of guns that they have to rebuy here. 1-9 loss bonus. It's Fnatic are in control now, fully. Sentinels Felico pretty much.
Potentially getting close to swinging the game game in their favor. They have that lead now, finally 9-8. But did they do enough damage on
Then
that other
retake
round?
B
to
is
put
weird.
Sentinels on
I mean, you're going to get
round here?
overwhelmed by the
If that's
Raze
case,
or
the
majority of
momentum
the time,
is
so it's
also
not
in
the
favor of
worst
Fnatic.
call ever.
Sentinels maybe don't stand up.
Let's see. Sheriffs. Like
Normally
shields.
what happens is people
Save.
fall back and hold
It's a
elbow
swing
though.
round.
But when you give them like full control, including elbow,
Nice.
it's really hard. So you're kind of right, I agree with that.
Will they assume that the last two players are also in hookah? They're waiting for it, expecting it.
Yeah, they know it. They've read it.
Some nice shots going down from Fnatic here.
Zelsis. I mean, he does like that classic. I think I've heard a couple of things about that.
Yeah.
But what are you meant to do with it here? Nah, not this time. Chronicle, good for it. It's 10, double digits. And maybe map 3 now becomes a reality. It's not over by any means. Sentinels still with plenty of chances. But you look at the run of rounds. The 3 initial for Fnatic. The answer back on the 16th. And now 2 back-to-back. This is where the game
His
starts
pre-aim
slipping
was
away
so
from
low
Sentinels.
here.
Question
It was a
mark
good
in this
adjustment.
half. Specifically, they're struggling here.
I'm wondering when that timeout
okay,
comes
we
in for
got
Sentinels,
Op coming
because
out for
if another round
10s.
goes in the favor of
The
Fnatic, they
Sassy
might
drops
be
10s the
letting
Op.
it go too long, but Op out
Doing
for
the,
10s on that Gecko. He's going to get that
something.
showers line. Again, Fnatic switching it up, going
Dude,
towards
we've
B.
always seen them have
love
this
switching up
ready,
their
and we
game
never
plan.
actually
A
got
few
to
rounds
see
into the game
Alpha
when they
throw
think
his
that they've been
flash.
figured out,
Right,
or
a
after they
protocol
got
for
the
if they
value out of
decide to
what
push
they
or go
wanted to
aggro
do,
here with Util.
stay a step ahead of their opponents.
I wanted to see
Sentinels
teams punish
on
this
that
a little
back
bit from some
Tens
kind of lineup
taking
from
his
here.
deep line. He's going deeper and deeper.
Because then he's isolated.
Assuring his teammates, hey,
And you
it's
could
gonna be B
definitely
again, potentially.
shoot it if you wanted
Two
to.
players here, they have that showstopper on Zekken, so if it is a B hit, especially if it's through hookah, they can connect
I mean, there's
that
a few
way
things that you
or
could do,
through that
but-
teleporter.
Ooh, but damage. Alpha, he's a lucky
1
boy.
HP.
It's still nice
Go back up, but
defaults
not by
though
much. I
from
mean, 26,
Fnatic.
he's still
Like every
walking
single time they're
wounded.
just going
One
with
shot
numbers,
distance.
making some kind of map
Maybe
control.
decide to stick the landing. 10's getting curious.
Yeah.
He's got all the info in the world that he needs to reassure his
So
teammates.
it
about B
looks
and
like we're
Zekken's
creating
already on
pressure
that
and then
site.
late
He's got that
TPing,
showstopper, but this
so
teleport back
Tens
to-
has the
oh my
worst
God,
possible
it's
gun
gonna be
for
teleport
this.
Yes,
back
it
to A.
is.
They're going to catch Tens with his pants down.
But it's still
Ooh, he might get back into
10,
showers though.
And when he's there, my mind will still always question
Do
mark
3 of them though?
Give us the eyes on him. Let's see
Oh, 10s.
what the chosen one can do. Good for one. No.
Yeah,
more
worst
to be
possible
done.
gun
One
for this.
again
At
takes
least this,
over.
at least with
Takes
the
over
place he was
showers,
at.
But the hero's ahead of it. He gets to slip the net. He gets to get the plant. So the time isn't the problem here. 3 players already on the side. Zekken pops the ult. Oh, Booster gets splattered against the wall. A 3v4 in favor
Alpha
of Sen.
super low on this one. It
Alpha
should be
down
okay
low,
for
does have
Sentinels.
his ult. The
As
power
long as
doesn't quite
Sassy
make
just
it.
stays alive.
Sassy aware. Chronicle, the final boss of
Oh,
Fnatic,
really?
is still standing.
Wait, does it cover Spike?
Supported
Oh,
by
it does
the
cover
young gun
Spike. Oh wait, it's
heroes, but
doable.
They are in problems. They are
It's a
in
great early
trouble.
tap of the spike.
On the spike should draw the reaction. John QT finds Hero. And
Okay, nicely done,
Chronicle's
nicely
fallen.
done.
Sentinels.
And
stay in the
okay, they
game.
got the Viper ult out of them as well.
Ever so slightly, Fnatic's plan there actually was so
Chronicle,
good.
yeah, I
It
gave him a
worked.
chance
Tens
into this
can't
one,
get
man.
away. He's on
Yeah,
Gecko,
just because
not
the game
Jet.
he's having.
He gets taken out, but
The fact that
coming
the
out ahead,
all
Zekken,
covered the
he's got
spike
that
and
showstopper,
this.
and when Zekken sees
Gotta-
blood, he is chasing
gotta
people
at least
like
watch
a
it.
shark. He is in there. He is not afraid to take those fights and swing the round. We look at Sentinels, we look at X Factor
Let's go,
players.
let's stay in it, boys. No tilt,
Alpha,
only vibes,
he's
logic.
never going to feel comfy to use his ult here. As soon as
tilt,
Sassy
only
takes that
vibes,
TP, that
logic.
ult is out of play.
I like that.
Inspirational.
Give me
We
that
should
on
get that on like a
t-shirt.
t-shirt, a mug. Like,
Yeah, we got merch. Sen, get on it. For now, though, Operator's still in play for 10s. Still going to see the actually Viper's Pit there for John QT. 1 away from Sassy's ult. On the other side, Fish ult there for Alpha. We've got some bits on the horizon. This could get really messy. And Zekken freed up a touch. You see the switch up of position as well. Zelsis taken over towards Showers. 10s on the longer line over towards Heaven, allowing Faith in the 3 to stay here. The test of the execution now for Fnatic.
A big paint shell placement. Thrash available as well. Dizzy just before that as well. It looks like Alpha's setting up a mosh for that long B control so that they can take it at the same time as they can explode on the site. That Viper wall, it's going to be going down soon. He doesn't have enough remaining on it. That paint shell from
Hookah
Zekken,
control
though, could be a
into
huge
long
timing.
control.
Could be.
Always,
Going
the
for 50
thing
second
is,
goer. It looks like
Sentinels
it's
are
in now.
always
Dizzy
going to have
goes
3
through,
on
the
this
ult
site.
comes in.
What a shot.
Second falls as opposed to finds him. Alpha going to know the follow-up as well. That's going to be Sassy seen. held up and denied. The ult then
Damn,
got
bro.
blocked by
John ran over
QT,
towards
who's the
site
one
to
who
make a
can maybe
hero
stop it
play
all.
instead of
He
protecting his
takes away
teammate.
Durka and he plays towards the site.
Yeah,
Plants
I
in
didn't
play,
massively
and Hero
love that.
has none of it, leaving Tens and Zellsis
It got a
with
little bit
no
weird
option.
because he
Time
went
to
for his
save.
ult play
11
and this guy
carved
got
into the
caught at
board
the
for
same
Fnatic.
time. So it's like, do I make a
They
massive
see
hero
this
play
all,
here, try and
the
kill
pieces
like
fall
2
apart,
stops
they go for
plant,
that save,
etc.
they
on
have
site,
that op still,
or
it's
do I
not
try and
getting
defend my
any value,
teammate?
though. Fnatic's been going B, going B, going B.
It was a
Time
hard
for
instant
Sentinels to
decision
try to
here,
get
and
ahead
because
of
he
what
committed
Fnatic's
his ult,
doing.
he went for the ult.
Because right now, Fnatic, if you give them long B, you give them hookah, they execute.
I feel like
There's
every
no
single
way
time
you're
Fnatic
holding
have an
them.
ult,
It's
they're
not
just heading over
possible.
towards
You need to
B,
fight them
and
at the
even
choke
though we got
points.
numbers
saw that when
here,
Sentinels fought them at showers,
because Sentinels
but
aren't
have they
like
fought them
doubling
on
up
B yet?
elbow,
No. Have they fought
they're
them
getting
in hookah
wrecked.
yet? Not really.
It's always that thing though, it feels like when the second Tens moves, they're going to go back towards that A hit.
Yep.
It's so hard to find that rhythm to the game.
When do you do that switch up in Sentinels? They had those reads, but so far it's been Fnatic's game. They've been staying a step ahead.
Send timeout, do you reckon?
It needs to come because we were talking about it. If it didn't come last round,
This is a
11
nice
rounds
shot,
for
though.
Fnatic, and here it comes out.
That was a really nice shot.
And they usually do well. Their adjustments are good after they get that timeout. They won the last one. They got a couple of rounds in a row off the back of it, actually. So if they're able to get a couple of rounds off the back of this timeout,
and hopefully this is
talk
just a
about not
timeout
only
of
this
like,
round, but also
because
what
literally
you're
they're
gonna
just
do
going,
after.
when they don't
Because
have ults, they
surely
go
you
over
have to
towards
switch
A.
something
When they
up,
have
but
ults, they
again,
go
when
over
you
towards
see a
B.
timeout from your
And then
opponent,
all
you switch
Sentinels
things up
need to do,
yourself.
they're
You're
kind of doing the right
trying
thing
to
of
anticipate
playing
what their
retake over
adjustment's
towards the
gonna
site.
be, if they're
They got to
gonna go
double up
fast,
elbow,
slow,
you got to
are they
hold
gonna
elbow
get in your
control.
faces?
You lose
Where's
that bit of
op
map
gonna
control,
go?
you're just done.
Try to do some sort of baked-in misdirection. We saw that on Sunset.
They played a little bit
We saw them
individual
trying to fake
against the
towards B,
Razor
go A,
earlier
especially towards
and
the
against
later part of
the
game
official
after
here.
everything was, towards B main. But
Or they could just be doing something
now,
completely different where they don't want to give them any map control and just fight early. So they got some options. Either of them's fine, but they can't play like this
Fanatics.
on B.
It's been a incredible map from Chronicle. You've got Durka there as well. Everyone kind of doing what they need to. Zekken, can't take it away from him either. He has been impactful, but this half has been hard. Now, where do
Yeah,
they
with
bring
the save guns, they can still get
operating now?
a buy though, so that's
In the
good.
hands of Tens, it makes its way towards B, but
Fnatic.
Yeah,
as
I
of
imagine they
course,
just
we know
fight
the logic
for these
dictates
easier.
the
Like
second you rotate,
that's a lot
they
better way
don't
to play
know.
this one, to be honest. It's probably a little bit too
Gonna be
obvious, but
tough if Fnatic
if you do it
a
well,
little
it's
bit of
fine.
misdirection, use that prowler or haunt towards hookah.
I think the operator should be cheaper, not at all, man. I think it's in a
That'd
good
be hit
place.
again. But then quickly pivot back towards A. Tens not in the equation again.
But I liked that they were trying to sell the same start, at least, to try and kind of show off that it still might be this B play. But the fact that he's so far down B long, now they know what's going on. The divide, that insult to injury, and Durka dives head first. Oh,
That's
it's
nice, though.
gorgeous. Durka conquering the
Zellsis?
entirety of the side, but do they know about Zellsis? Well, Zellsis, what are we going to do now? A chance at glory, and it gets done. Alpha ensures safety.
Oh,
Make sure
man.
that the plant comes down.
That's devastating.
Never off guard duty, and Chronicle, the closer. And Tens, this is a hard game to play when you feel like this. You're never in the right place, never at the right time. And Zekken, you got to back away. These weapons are
Dude,
so
Wingman
valuable.
in those situations
12
are so
surely
strong.
Here for Fnatic.
The double-edged sword of a timeout coming out.
So the vision, yeah, the vision's good, dude.
Sentinels.
Just the fact that Alpha actually does this a lot. If there is a
Try to
smoke over
move,
towards
try to
here,
stay a
he'll like
step
send
ahead of
Wingman
their
into the
opponents,
smoke
but
first,
Fnatic,
and then he just
they've
goes
had
in.
the read on this game. They're showing why they picked
There's a
time.
couple of,
They're showing
geckos
why
that
it's
do
one of
this.
their, probably
Yeah.
higher of the middle of the pack
Very
maps
much.
for them.
But it only takes a moment. We've seen it before.
Dude, what is going on, man? They are hunting heavy here.
Playing with Durka at this point, it feels
Tens
like.
goes down.
But that's the operator
How did they,
So actually, that's
how did they
really quite
open the
interesting to
TP
see.
here?
I want to see what happens to this. Fnatic, one away now. This half has been beautiful from them. I think it would be a disservice to not say that.
One guy went in?
Here, the 9
Oh,
Sentinels
okay,
are
that's
trying
why.
to stay in this, and they've made a damn good go of it, don't get me wrong, but 2 rounds is not enough, simply put. But Sentinels,
He threw
the
something,
ones
right?
who
Someone's threw
go
something?
somehow the intangible. Yeah, it's definitely not Prius. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, good work.
Good work. It's got
but
everything.
Genuinely, I want a third.
okay,
I think anyone wants
three-
a third between these two, and we are set up for it. It takes one more round and we're there.
Three
Or
chances on
Is
this.
there resilience? Is there resistance?
That's my guy in the crowd. That
Back
actually is
from
my
the
guy in the
break.
crowd. Respect.
And it looks like this
Yeah,
is what
and
it comes
the
down
problem
to.
the problem is for
His name
Sentinels
up in lights.
is like their
Fnatic
change up to what was
looking
going
to
down on
rebound
B, and because obviously
after the arduous
Fnatic
map
have ults,
one.
right? So they're gonna go over towards B, or they're like close to one.
Mind looking like it's going to be in their hands.
They
John
decide
Beauty
to try and
Zelsis with
fight
a lot
heavy
of
and
work to
deny
do,
it on
Josh.
B,
That
and
showstopper
yeah.
with Durka as well. As
It's
soon as
just
they
too
start
obvious what was
inching
going
up,
down.
it's gonna be
It was
all
very
over.
nice from
Durka
Fnatic. They had some good,
already opened
good
up
like
the round with
reads.
2.
Durka wants this done.
Both teams had
Takes
very
another.
nice attack
It's
offs.
all on Zelsis, and it's
The
over.
Astra on attack was awesome.
3
On defense, it didn't give him too
is
much.
unlocked.
It kind of cost them a little bit because of the
History
smoke over
head-to-head
towards showers,
deserves
but
it. We wanted the entire
Astra on attack was awesome.
And we will. Fnatic with a lifeline. Lotus
just heavy numbers
on the
map control.
horizon.
Okay, we get
Don't want to
Lotus,
miss
so
it.
Lotus should be a banger. It's been a bit of a rough year for Fnatic's Lotus, we'll say that much.